Nimai's astrological predictions. The Supreme Lord, even before his appearance, induced the chanting of the holy name throughout Navadvip. Thousands of people were going to the Ganges on the night of the lunar eclipse, incessantly chanting the holy names of the Lord. Not only devotees, but also false ascetics and egoistic materialists who never took the Lord's name were completely mesmerized by the chanting of the holy name. Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi glanced at the child's beautiful face, and their hearts overflooded with limitless joy. All the ladies ululated in jubilation. Sachi Mata's father, Sri Nilamber Chakravarthy, found esoteric and wonderful signs in every house of the child's astrological chart. He saw divine symbols on the child's body and lotus feet. It was a much accepted prophecy that someday a king will be born as a Brahmin's son in Bengal. He thought only the future will reveal who this child is. In the presence of all, Sri Nilamber Chakravarthy, an expert astrologer, began to explain the meaning of different signs in the Lord's astrological chart. As Sri Nilamber Chakravarthy delved deeper into the child's astrological chart, the more difficult he found in describing Lord's position. The child will conquer Brihaspati, the symbol of learning and education, and be a great scholar. He will be a natural repository of divine qualities. Present among the guests was a great saint in the guise of a Brahmana, who also predicted Lord's future. He said, "This child will initiate a wonderful preaching movement to deliver the whole world. Upon seeing him, people shall feel compassion towards all and become callous towards pain and joy. Not only pious people, but even hardcore atheists will worship him. He will be glorified all over the world. He is the Supreme Lord Narayan himself, who has incarnated to establish religious principles. He is the personification of pure Bhagavad Dharma. Nobody is capable of calculating Lord's exalted chart. Yet, I feel greatly fortunate to have got the opportunity to do so. As the whole universe rests upon him, his name will be Vishwambhar. He will also be called Navadip Chandra, the moon of Navadvip. He will distribute love of Godhead, which is forever desirable, even by Lord Brahma and Shiva." The Brahmin said, "Mishra Mahashaya, you and Mata Sachi are indeed fortunate." Saying this, he fell at the lotus feet of Jagannath Mishra with tears in his eyes. Jagannath Mishra was jubilant hearing the glories of his child. He fell at the lotus feet of the Brahmana and wept with joy. The Brahmana said, "Jagannath Mishra's house was full of great festivity. The mother of demigods Aditi and her companions came to take darshan of Vishwambhar in the guise of Brahmin women." Sachi Mata was astounded by the beautiful looks of these exalted guests. She smiled and placed her right hand, holding grass and paddy, on the head of the child and blessed him, saying, "Long life to you, my child. May you live forever in this material world through your names and pastimes." Neither the Vedas nor Anantashesh could describe the waves of jubilation that drowned Sri Jagannath Mishra's house. Musicians arrived playing shehnai, flute and clay drums and filled the air with wonderful music. The whole of Nadia was filled with the chanting of the holy names. Lord Chaitanya appeared on the full moon night during the month of Falgun, and Lord Nityanand appeared on the 13th day of the period of the waxing moon during the month of Magh. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Jai.